today's video, I'm going to show you 4 simple pillars that allow you to grow your online agency to over 6 figures a year in revenue with 0 ad spend and 0 cold emailing or cold calls for that matter. So let's jump straight into it. Pillar 1, let me tell you a little secret. Clients don't care about your reputation as an agency because you don't really have one. You don't have a noticeable brand, you don't have a noticeable product. The only thing that you really have is noticeable clients. Now, when I first started my journey as an agency owner, I really focused on landing clients that I could really leverage their reputation. So whether that be titans in the industry, well-known brands on social media, or just household names. So I still do this to this day. I will discount a project or add in a bunch of free value or upsells to try and land this client. Say I want to work in the activewear space and I'm trying to land Gymshark as a client. I will discount that project, even though Gymshark is worth millions of dollars and turn over hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue a year. I'll discount that project to increase the odds of landing that client. Now, the reason why I do this is because if I have Gymshark on my agency client list, it gives me instant credibility. I'm now leveraging their reputation instead of leveraging my own agency reputation. Now, at the start, I went through and found a bunch of clients that I really wanted to work with that would boost our agency reputation and make me a lot more credible as an agency owner. So as I said, I discounted projects, did some free work as well, all to get their logo on the list. Somewhat like collecting Pokemon. The more you have, the better. So I basically continually tried to land clients that I could leverage their reputation. Now, say I did land Gymshark as a client. I can go into meetings and say we worked with Gymshark. It's just a saying, but from a client perspective, it instantly boosts their trust. If a client like Gymshark, who turns over hundreds of millions of dollars a year, trusts my agency, then they're gonna trust my agency as well. Leads us into pillar 2, networking. Sounds pretty simple, right? Now, once you build up your client list that has leverageable reputations, it not only works for clients, but it also works in the networking space. I regularly will have meetings with competitors because competitors, they might be further along in their journey or they might be just starting. You can always learn from your competitors, especially if you go into that networking opportunity with that in mind, trying to learn from them as well as give them value that you've learned along the way. Why make mistakes when people have already made those mistakes and can give you the answers? Now, having those leverageable client reputations really help in the networking space as well. I go to a lot of events where other agency owners are, other competitors, and just brands in general. The more that I'm out and about talking to people, it's a lot easier to land clients and bring them in as well. But you have to have an offering that is of value. You can't just do websites. You have to specialize in some area of websites, whether that be a niche for a certain type of client, such as an industry niche, or a deliverable niche. So for example, we do a lot of e-com build outs for clients. That includes everything in the e-com space. Really good at networking and you have a good client list as well as a valuable offering. You can start then developing agency partnerships, which is our 3rd pillar. So we partner with media buyers, ad creative agencies, animation agencies, content creation agencies. I basically have built out a network of all the different agencies that offer services we don't offer and vice versa that we refer clients to. A key component of actually landing agency partners is being really good at what you do because their reputation is on the line. If I refer a potential client to a media agency that we work with, I need to know that they're going to look after that client and not deliver bad work, because not only does it impact that agency's reputation, but it impacts my reputation because I referred them. So you need to be very good at what you do and partner with agencies that are also very good at what they do. Now, those types of agency partnerships, they work in very different ways. Sometimes you have referral-based agency partnerships where they charge a percentage of the income from that client, which can vary between 5 to 20% depending on the offering, as well as whether it's a one-time or subscription type of service, or you're just friends with the agency owner and they refer for free. We have both of those setups and they both have their pros and cons, but I try to become as close as possible with these other agency owners, whether that be meetings, giving them some insight from our end to help them on their website, for example, or some of their clients we do free consulting for, just to really boost that relationship because we've got countless agencies that refer to us, and without them, we'd have to go out and do outbound marketing, do ad spend, all those type of things. So agency partnerships is a very big percentage of what actually our referral inbound clients come from, referring to and from. Pillar 4 is kind of the last pillar that you're going to attack, which is serial clients and serial entrepreneurs, which is very hard to get into. But over the years of developing your reputation, working with clients that have a very big reputation, as well as agency partners, you can find what we call kind of unicorn clients, serial entrepreneurs. To give you an example, one of our clients, he owns about 5 to 6 different e-com brands and continually is building out new brands. We've developed such a good reputation with that client that he now will always give us the e-com build out. Whenever he's launching a new brand, he comes straight to us, as well as the other agency partners that are involved with those clients. So it's very hard, but once you find those serial entrepreneurs, they're a constant source of clients, not rapid source of clients, but they'll come and go over the years. The longer you work with them, the more clients that you'll get by nature with them. And usually serial entrepreneurs also work with serial entrepreneurs. There you go, guys, the 4 simple pillars. Now, the most important and critical component of these pillars is quality of work, focusing on your reputation, as well as your quality of your service offering. You need to be able to offer something that you can nail repetitively at a high quality that does not impact your reputation. And some projects, to maintain that reputation, you might lose money on. Some might take longer and you might have to redo the project over and over until that they are happy with it. Reputation is vital in the space, and there are countless projects we've done that ran at a negative because I wanted to make sure that we delivered a high quality product and service to the client so they would come back, because reputation is vital in this space. Let me know what you thought. Leave a comment below and I'll be sure to catch you in the next video.